jauh di sana, rinduku jadi membara. Siang malam termimpi di mana engkau di sisi. FaceTime kita selalu, WhatsAppku bersamamu. Jauh di mataku, di hati dekat selalu. Bila bertanya apa kabar, ku tanya di mana berada. Adakah di sana merindu, di sini selalu ingatkanmu. Rasa sayang, hey, rasa sayang, hey. Lihat kau jauh, rasa sayang, sayang, hey. Waktu terus berlalu, aku terus menantimu, menunggu kau hadir, tatap erat peluk sayang. Kau di utara, aku jauh di matamu. Jikalau ku hadir padamu, adakah merindukanku? Bila bertanya apa kabar, ku tanya di mana berada. Adakah di sana merindu, di sini selalu ingatkanmu. Rasa sayang, hey, rasa sayang, hey. Lihat kau jauh, rasa sayang, sayang, hey. Lihat kau jauh, rasa sayang, hey.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Konnichiwa, Scarlett. Sorry guys, kita akan jumpa lagi live stream akan datang. Bye bye guys. Tak ada. Sorry guys, lambat dan lewat hari ni ada masalah sikit. Patutnya aku nak live game hantu, game horror lah hari ni, tapi tak jadi sebab aku ada masalah tadi. Menyettlekan dengan tak makan seharian. Lepas tu ada menyettlekan masalah TikTok tadi. TikTok tak aku ada masalah tadi. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Geram aku ini. Siapa-siapa yang perasan video TikTok baru aku kan, korang boleh perasan ada satu video pasal kopi. Dekat TikTok dia kena ban tau, video tu. Tak ada kena ban. Dia video tu kena ban terus lah. Ban dari segi beg kuning. So beg kuning beg kuning ada problem. So aku kena ban. So aku tak nak letak beg kuning, tak boleh lah. So siapa yang perasan video kopi tu, aku kena ban jap. Dan tak boleh buat live. If aku nak letak beg kuning tak boleh lah. Tapi aku jarang buat benda tu. Mula-mula aku macam hampir mengamuk juga lah kan. Aku ingatkan aku tak boleh buat live langsung kat TikTok. Rupanya hanya untuk macam aku nak meniaga tak boleh. But okay. So morning Kamarul, morning Adif. Awal live, yes, memang awal yang menyakitkan hati. Aduh ya, kita beku. Kaki aku ni bakal sakit. Scarlett, welcome to the stream Scarlett ya. Adif, welcome to the stream juga. Ya, hari ni saya santai. Besok insyaAllah kalau kita ada masa, kita cuba live game horror. Cuma hari ni memang mood aku swing sikit sebabkan TikTok tadi. Why TikTok? Why? Can you reply? If you watch my live stream, can you reply my report? Because I need know soon possible. Adakah disebabkan nombor? Kau dia tak bagi warning apa tau. Dia terus ban terus aku punya beg kuning. Bagilah warning dulu ke apa kan. At least aku boleh ni balik letak balik ke apa kan. Tak, dia terus ban terus. Geram aku tadi. Okay, hari ni live santai. Ada masalah tadi. Macam biasa, siapa-siapa yang baca tajuk, hari ni live santai. Hari ni kita akan live stream Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, hopefully TikTok bagi tahu jawapan possible secepat mungkin. Kita akan cuba untuk habis. Kita akan cuba. Geram aku TikTok ni. Serius aku geram TikTok ni. Tu je aku cakap. So guys, hari ni kita akan live stream sebuah game, iaitu game Hogwarts lagi sekali. Besok insyaAllah kita akan cuba. Bang, kenapa kejutkan saya tengah sedap tidur ni? Tidur je lah. Yang dah tidur. Aku tadi ada masalah sikit. Sebab tu tak boleh live awal. Apa ni, TikTok aku ada masalah ni. Kalau kau perasan Big fan, apa ni, kalau kau tengok ada satu video baru yang aku post tu, video pasal kopi, video tu kena ban untuk beg kuning. Video tu kena ban untuk beg kuning. So aku tengah settlekan masalah tu, report semua berjadah lah. Dah lah, dengan aku tak makan lagi, hujan. Tadi aku nak pergi pasar malam, hujan lebat gila weh. Aku tak dapat nak pergi sampai pukul 10 tak pergi pasar malam weh. Sampai aku sudah tak pergi pasar malam. Tapi tak apalah kan, mungkin ada sebab Ada sebab kaki aku tengah on the way nak sakit balik ni. Good luck lah for me Tapi insyaAllah lah kan, semoga Allah memudahkan urusan Allah lebih mengetahui lah kan. So guys, yang tak ada rezeki, beg kuning aku ada problem ni. Ada problem. Aku menyettlekan pelbagai masalah di TikTok ni. Tu yang lama tu. Geram boy, dengan tak makan, dengan tak apa je. Okay guys, yang baru nak masuk ni, jangan lupa tap like. Jangan lupa tekan butang like. Jangan lupa tekan butang subscribe. Jangan lupa tekan butang share. Dan jangan lupa follow. Kalau live stream ni menarik, follow. Kalau live stream tak menarik, like lah. Kan, hujan orang handsome. Janganlah. Semua orang ada hujan dia. And handsome ke, hodoh ke, buruk ke, kan, semua ada ujian masing-masing. Cuma aku just berpegang pada ni, Allah tak akan bagi ujian tu sampai orang tu tak mampu. Gitu. Okay. Jangan lupa pakai kacamata. Hari ni tak pakai. Tak ada mood weh. Serius tak ada mood langsung. Aku tak pakai kacamata, nak bogil ke apa ini. Aku tak tahu. Biasa. Geram. Aku geram gila dengan ni TikTok ni. TikTok please TikTok if you watch, I know someone is watching my live stream. Please tell me something about my TikTok, and maybe you can give me the warning first, and then if you want to ban or whatever, go on lah kan. Please TikTok Fakta menarik tentang TikTok, ada orang tengah menonton kita masa kita tengah live. Itu yang best Kalau kita geram dengan abang boleh dah, Allah lain macam kau. Lain macam lain macam. Hai, Assalamualaikum Mami Syab, welcome to the stream Okay. Alright guys, dah buang masa hari ni. Kita nak cepatkan sikit kita live stream. So kita tak ada topik apa. Just topik kita adalah kita geram dengan TikTok tu je. But apa-apa hal pun, let's go on guys. Kita main game kita. Ya, bawa live Amin. Sebab tadi ada masalah sikit. Tadi ada problem. Ada problem dengan TikTok. So kalau tak hari ni live stream game horror, but disebabkan ada problem tadi, so kita live game ni je lah. Okay, let's go on. Sorry guys sebab kelewatan live stream malam ni. Tapi tak apa, enjoy the live. Hari ni kita cuba habiskan live sampai pukul 3 pagi ataupun 3:30 pagi, tengok macam mana and how will go about our live stream this night. Apa-apa pun, thank you guys for watching. Yang masih lagi support pada waktu tu pagi ni, korang still lagi support aku terkejut juga. Aku masih saja je, aku ingat tak ada orang nak tengok. Rupanya ada juga orang tengok Salam bang English. Waalaikumsalam. Tu Fluffy buat apa belakang. Okay, let's go on. Leviosa. Salam bang English. Salam dia. Geram ni, tengah geram dengan TikTok. Kau bagi musuh terus. Jom. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Siuk betul bagi musuh terus. Aku tengah nak relax. Aku yang dah tak ada musuh dah ada lagi. Kau mesti tengah tahunya aku dengan aku kat belah sini Dahsyat aku. Mengembara jauh. Okay, apa-apa hal kita tengok dulu kita punya ni. Apa-apa hal kita tengok dulu kita punya binatang. Apa yang aku telah buat dengan aku punya ladang binatang. Tak boleh tidur punya pasal sebab tu layan dulu live abang. Layan. Malas nak tidur tengok muka abang Qamarul. Amboi kau ni. Saya kembali seperti biasa. Jangan kembali ke rahmatullah sudah. Okay, let's go on guys. Jom kita tengok zoo kita. Yes the boys, this is our zoo guys. Mana aku? Okay, kita pusing jap, kasih dia spawn. Yes the boys, this is. Yes the boys. Banyak senang nak tangkap budak bertuah ni. Okay, lagi siapa lagi? Lagi kita ada ni. Binatang-binatang ni jauh mengembara. Yes. Okay, kita ada kucing. Kita dah dapat kucing dah. Okay. Aku faham tu. Boleh jual lah binatang, Div. Kurusnya kenapa lah tak bagi makan. Yang ni aku tak tahu. Dia tak nak makan banyak ni. Kesian juga dia ni. Okay, sekejap kita kasih binatang ni. Sekejap. Okay, kita ada kuda ni. Dan yang paling best, kita ada, mana dia? Unicorn. Tapi tak boleh masuk. Sebab apa? Sebab ni kan. Sekejap kita remove to inventory. Kita keluarkan. Kita keluarkan unicorn kita. Sekejap. Mana unicorn? Unicorn? Ni. Unicorn. Kita dapat unicorn ke? Boleh, ya ke? Ya, boleh jual. Mana binatang yang kau tak nak, kau jual. See. Kita ada unicorn, guys. Ya, tapi barang unicorn ni bukan tak penting. Penting just macam tak guna sangat lah. Just yang penting ni.
Not going to hurt you.
Ni yang penting sebab ni sekarang aku nak tengah guna dia punya barang ni. Pandai tak ada dalam tu? Tak ada. Kalau ada dalam aku guna. Aku letak nama lagi. Kita boleh rename nama tau. Contohnya macam ni. Aku renamekan dia Tester Lain nama dia kan. So aku letak dia Fluffy. Tu Tester Fluff. So aku boleh rename dia. Tak boleh nama panjang Tester Fluff. Tapi sekarang ni Aku tengah kumpul. Aku tak nak kumpul ni. Aku nak kumpul yang macam yang bintang ni. Bintang ni macam kira rare lah. Dia macam rare punya dan lagi bagus lah. Dia punya ni habitat dia. Yang tak ada bintang ni macam biasa-biasa je. Tapi kalau kau dapat bintang ni, maksudnya dia punya habitat yang bagus lah. So aku kumpul yang tu lah. So maybe ada certain binatang aku akan cuba tangkap balik. Ada certain binatang aku akan cuba buang lah. Jual balik lah. Macam tu lah. Naik bang unicorn, nak tahu teruna ke tak? Kalau boleh naik aku dah lama naik. Ni pun tak boleh naik binatang ni. Ada certain binatang boleh naik, ada certain binatang tak boleh naik. Kalau ada benda tu jantan lah dia. Kalau ada benda tu jantan dia. Tapi aku nak naik dari depan lah kot. Ni tak tahulah nak naik mana ni. Depan ke belakang aku tak tahulah. Kalau aku naik dari depan kan, biar dia tak nampak jalan. Lain macam bunyi dia kan. Okay, so kita akan mulakan live stream kita. Yes. Aku rasa dah ada benda yang be scare. Aku rasa ada certain binatang yang aku kena biarkan dulu aku. Biarkan dulu. Kasih semua stable dulu. Kasih semua ni balik. Okay. Okay, lepas tu kita punya ni pun dah settle. Baju ada dah upgrade penuh. Ada yang tak upgrade penuh lagi sebab ada yang barang tak ada. Dan barang tu rare. Phoenix, aku tak ada Phoenix punya barang. Rasa macam nak je nama kat situ. Rasa macam nak je nama kat situ. Kalau ada benda tu jantan lah dia. Macam mana kau punya level tinggi? Level apa? Level tinggi apa? Level tinggi apa bodoh terkejut aku. Toyol ni kan. Character level. Buatlah mission. Buat mission lah. Buat mission ke mission kecil-kecil tu. Kenapa level kau berapa masa main ni? Siapa yang dah main ni? Aku dah level 28. Tak ada tinggi mana pun. Kenapa? Sebab jauh lagi je sebenarnya. Panjang lagi je mission nak ikut kan. Nak ikutkan mission panjang lagi je. Tak cecah 25. Kau buat apa? Mesti kau fokus pada story kan. Sebab tu game macam ni aku suka. Sebab kau boleh buat apa orang kata, Oh, siapa yang nak cari kuda kurus keding ni ada dekat sini tau. Ni location dia. Unicorn dekat dalam ni. Unicorn susah gila nak tangkap ni unicorn dekat sini. Yang kuda kurus dekat sini. 2 ekor ni senang cerita susah nak tangkap. Sebab yang unicorn dia lari laju, dia lari cepat tau. Yang ni pula asyik terbang. So that's why aku dapat tangkap satu je. Okay. So kita mulakan dengan kita punya game kita. Sekejap. Aku rasa yalah. Aku ingat nak macam nak alang-alang nak buat semua kan. Tapi tak apa. Okay, kita akan mulakan mission kita. Let's go on. Tak cecah 25 Kau buat apa? Tak cecah 25. Kalau tak cecah 25 tu okey lah. Boleh lah tu kerja aku. Kan?
Revelio.
Sekejap aku macam terkejut aku ikut siapa yang cakap. Kadang-kadang tempat macam ni bukan betul.
Revelio.
Mau buat apa ni? Tak tidur lagi? Aku ingat kau dah tidur. Santai bang, santai. Santai ni geram dengan TikTok. Bukan dia ban. Dia tak ban lah. Live stream ni aku tak ban lah kan. Cuma macam aku geram dengan TikTok disebabkan tu tadi tu. Aku post video kerja kot. Game ni selepas Harry Potter ke sebelum? Aku rasa tak ada kena-mengena.
Fine now, Demi.
Revelio.
Tak ada kena-mengena. Ni macam memang tak silap aku tak ada kena-mengena. Tu je yang aku tahulah. Ni memang world untuk game lah. Tapi dia banyak macam bagi apa orang kata, dia bagi petunjuk lah yang okay, ada macam Easter egg. Easter egg macam nampak macam Hermione kadang. Easter egg untuk movie pun ada juga. Sekejap, panas pula. Kau kat mana tadi sebenarnya? Sekejap sebentar aku nak ambil ni jap, nak kutip mendalah ni sampah-sampah ni.
Revelio.
Sekejap. What the fish? Untuk berlatih ke ni?
Defendo. Confringo. Depulso. Glacis.
Untuk berlatih. So aku dah jauh tapi tak ingat kat mana. Game ni, game macam ni kan, kau kena grind ke.
Aloha Mora.
Dan grind dia, tahu aku cakap ada certain game yang kalau aku suka tu, maksudnya grind dia tu menarik tu. Kalau aku spend game tu lama gila, maksudnya ada something wrong tu.
Revelio.
Suka sangat bagian sampah. Mana? Atas ni. Suara game dengar Suara game dengar
You made it.
Oh, macam dia. Sebastian ni.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Aura and refuses to look into it. Even after Anne was cursed by one of them.
Macam mana tata bahasa kau ni?
Possibly with
Ni
a
main
wand,
aku main
no
balik.
less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard
Kau boleh tulis
kind as
ni
wand
aku tengah main
carriers.
balik ni.
A
Ikut sekarang
goblin's
aku tengah main
forbidden
balik
from
ni.
carrying wands.
Nampak.
Precisely. That's why I'm
Ni
on
main
the
aku
hunt
main
for
balik.
answers.
Macam lain macam
If
bunyi
I'm
dia.
to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Oh, jumpa pakcik dia. Okay.
This way.
Okay, ni storyline ni aku tak pernah sampai tau. So kat sini aku dah macam ni benda yang baru ni aku sentuh ni. Maksudnya jauh lagi lah aku.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Kira kau dah lepas
With
daripada
Ranrock's lot
mission ni
wandering
ya,
about all the
Adif?
time. Everyone stays out
Kau
of
dah
sight.
lepas, dah habis daripada mission ni juga Mission yang aku tengah buat sekarang ni.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Saya baru je masuk rumah ni. Dah lepas. Oh. Ui, tapi macam pelik juga engkau tak naik level lepas buat mission ni.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Segugut ni.
Now look what you've done.
Segugut. Beli pad lah.
I'm sorry.
Dia segugut ni aku rasa. Kan guys?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't
Yeah.
mind, I just need a moment alone.
Kau dah ajar
Poor
buat mission.
Sebastian.
Lepas tu kau nak,
Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Dia nak kita buat mission dia. Lepas tu kita nak kena ni pula.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
Aku dah... Oh.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne.
Oh,
And the
adik
goblins
dia
aren't
kena
likely
dark
to
magic
explain
punya ni
themselves
magic.
anytime soon. Giving
Adik
her
dia kena
hope
dark magic
is
punya magic.
cruel.
Macam mana?
The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Giving a cruel on
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember
But-
what I've said.
Pakcik.
Good day.
Itulah pakcik. Cuba baca sikit pakcik. Tak ada ubat selain daripada mati. Semua sakit ada ubat.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those
Revelio.
pain are difficult to bear.
Ya dah. Hogwarts is some without you. Shop still feeling better. Satu apple ni, dek. This is my potion kit, or not yours. Leave my way, honey. Anna with the bell, eh?
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's
Kau buat
not
apa ni?
anyone's fault.
Aiman.
It's nice to meet you, by the way.
Shafiq.
You must be the new fifth year
Adif.
Sebastian told me about.
Anda tengah buat
I
apa?
am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line. I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now.
Oh, dia
Between
kira
the
bekas
goblins at
pelajar
the
Hogwarts kan.
castle
Masak
and my
Maggi
uncle
ayam.
fighting with
Apa-
Sebastian
apa
whenever
ni?
he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Roti canai.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what
Sorry, salah
happened to
tekan.
me and by Sebastian
Tengah
for thinking he
berhogwarts.
can
Oh,
fix
tengah main
it.
juga.
They both
Maksudnya sambil
mean
main sambil tengok
well,
aku
I
live.
know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot
Mesti
be
tengah macam tengah
undone.
bahaya alamak. Kamu dah tengok
I
komen
can
dah.
feel
Ah.
it.
Apa ni?
Sebastian
Alternate
cannot
tab.
take away my
Pergi kat
pain.
sebelah. Komen.
Perhaps you can
Masuk balik
help him
game.
to understand
Betul
that.
tak? Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can understand that. Tak apa. Aku yakin pada apa yang telah dikatakan. Jadi
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the
Taruh
futility
cheese.
of his search for a cure
Maggi taruh
soon.
cheese.
I'm getting
buat
tired.
Maggi
I should
goreng ke?
probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Kenapa buat Maggi soup ada cheese? Kalau Maggi soup ada cheese macam sedap ke?
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
And you my brother-in-law.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with.
Aku minta
I
maaf dengan
apologize
pakcik
for
aku.
my uncle.
He trying to do what's right.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always
Dia
angry.
sentiasa marah.
He's been angry
Dia
since my
sentiasa marah
parents
bila
died.
bapa aku mati.
After Anne was hurt, he only grew
Bila
worse.
Anna mati,
It's as
Anna
though he
sakit.
blames me
Semua
somehow,
dia jadi teruk.
always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her.
Aku je seorang yang cuba
He's simply
tolong
given
dia.
up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister,
Aku rindukan adik aku.
and I'm going to get her
Dan
back.
aku akan dapatkan dia
Come with
balik.
me. I need to
Ikut
show
aku.
you where it
Aku nak
happened.
tunjuk macam mana boleh jadi.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
So macam mana
Up
boleh
there.
buat dia cakap?
On that plateau is where the curse stand.
So adik dia kena
This way.
sumpah sebab apa? Kan mesti ada something yang boleh diubah kan? Kan adik dia sentuh something, mesti bawa balik something, bawa balik batu daripada sungai ke apa ni. Yang benda tu ngikut tu yang kena sumpahan.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. You're like a clum bumble. What was that? I won't rest. Over here.
Confringo! Defender! Potato! Stupid!
No, you're not.
Stupefy!
Mana kau?
You've made your last mistake.
And you make the simple mistake.
You will suffer. This
Depan kau.
I won't rest till... There you are. Let's go. How nice of you.
Stupefy!
Ooh, this shouldn't take you. Arrogant child.
Confringo!
How childish.
Ada lagi?
Stupefy! I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
Sabar Ajak nak mengutip ni. Sampah kena kutip. Santau lah ni. Aku rasa lah kot kena santau ni adik dia ni. Sentuh benda bukan-bukan. Sentuh benda tak elok. Tu yang kena santau tu.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened.
Dekat
We
sini
smelled
berlaku.
smoke in the middle of the night.
We smell the
When we
smoke
looked
in the-
outside,
What's that?
flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
They were trying to...
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And
mesti ada something
at
yang
Rookwood Castle.
benda ni boleh berlaku.
Shall we have a look around?
Jom. Aku.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They
Mesti
have
ada something
stations
nya.
for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Dia benda ni takkan berlaku tanpa sebab. Itu dia.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Dia mesti ada apa ni?
Revelio.
Something yang boleh dibuat.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Toko yang kawal guys.
Revelio. This well looks familiar.
Look familiar maksud kau?
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Apa maksud dia? Kau nampak apa ni dekat dalam mimpi?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Minta don dukun
Could
buang
be.
santau tu bang.
But it looks to me as though
Akulah
this was
dukun.
intentional.
Aku akan jadi dukun tu. Nampak ni pakaian dah dukun ni. Mengalahkan pelajar lain.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganark. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to
Ni
take
yang
in.
pelajar yang
I'm not even
masa
sure I understand it all
kira
yet.
macam pelajar pertama dia
And
untuk Hogwarts
no,
lah.
not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years
Hey,
ago.
Kimi, thank you for
If I
the
didn't
gift.
know you,
Mwah, sayang,
I'd
Kimi.
think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit
Sayang,
much,
Scarlett
isn't
tak.
it, when you put it like that?
Scarlett terus hilang
The point
Scarlett
is, we
singgah
both
sekejap
have
je.
good reason to search this house.
Nak buat macam mana Scarlett?
You for answers
Scarlett
about
dah
what
tak sayang
happened to
kita
Anne,
dah. Kan?
and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Tengok ni.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply
Lumos.
strewn about. Tells me they're
Revelio.
after something bigger.
Lumos.
It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. They kill grief in Pebble. The ones who will survive the blockade is what bit about damage and loss. A favor, my past. The skin may made the scar, but its that with sorrow remains. A soul man much like a father who would lost a child. I could bear it. I longer to give him some shelter for relief. I'm beginning to think the one so wrong. I have the power helps one's soul. It seemed the ability to help them.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
And the magic ones were here, and the one so surely I lose hope. We'll never whatever do no more. I cannot look into the eyes, knowing that I listen about the text. I saw that the man living in camp today, the one who remind me of my father. Surely the hurt to have him. I gotta find the research of the cause, but that water for us. Conquest the God doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Isadora's punya travel.
Revelio.
So?
Lumos.
Ada jalan di belakang. Mengaji ke apa bang? Hello kawan semuanya. Dia match mereka tu sim. Sorry dia match Aku tadi ada problem dengan TikTok ah. Siut tu lah. Sekejap, ni ke mana ni? Macam ada something yang kau boleh pecahkan. Salah.
Confringo.
Betul. Ni?
Confringo. Lumos.
Uish, problem apa?
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Uish, problem apa? Aku kan promote, kalau perasan ada satu video copy tu. Video copy tu kena ban. Video tak kena ban, but aku kena ban dengan beg kuning. Tu je lah. So tadi settlekan masalah tu pening kepala dah dengan tak makan seharian.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic.
Action magic.
What does that even mean?
Apa benda
I'm not
tu?
entirely sure, but the keepers have said
pula,
that it's a
tiba-tiba bagi
powerful
gambar
magic
beg
that
kuning.
should only be wielded by a
Dia
select few.
sebab
And you
kemungkinan
can
aku letak
wield it.
nombor
I don't know, but figured
Lain
I
aku
think
seorang ni,
that
baik
Ranrock
songeh.
has somehow found a way to harness
tak
that
suruh
magic's
tak nombor
power.
lah, suruh
Are you
buat ni
telling
lah,
me
suruh buat
that
tu. Aku dah
goblins
buat
may
cara
be
yang paling
wielding
mudah
some
untuk
sort of
tidak
wizard
kena
magic?
apa-apa tindakan.
That's what we're trying to find out.
Tapi disebabkan dia nak
What
juga,
I do know
kita buat
is
je.
that my ability
End up
allows me to
aku
travel
punya
through
TikTok yang
these
kena.
windows I
Tapi
see.
nasib baik tak
Wait.
kena ban live
We
kat
can
sini.
get straight to the Undercroft from
Aku risau,
here.
bukan risau apa. Aku risau live, aku tak boleh live kat situ.
Ominous will be flawed.
Walaupun satu hari,
can.
tapi macam geram lah.
But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. even ominous.
Understood.
End up aku
Well then,
tengok-tengok, oh,
invisible
rupanya
secret
aku tak
ancient
boleh live
magic
stream untuk
passageway? Here
jual
we
barang
come.
je. Macam tu lah. Tapi aku bukan jual barang pun.
I'm tempted to hold my
Lumos.
breath.
Tapi aku tak boleh nak salahkan dia 100% lah. Tapi macam aku pun lepas ni
Why
kena
would the
hati-hati
door
sikit lah.
lead
Tak
us
boleh letak
here?
nombor lah apalah. Gedi pula TikTok kan, tak
Sebastian,
boleh letak nombor
look.
kan. Please lah TikTok. People want to niaga TikTok. Tapi ada bagus juga. Ialah privacy kan. Tak elok lah juga. So aku boleh, ya nak cakap sana salah sini betul pun tak boleh juga kan. Oh benda ni. Oh okay lah, semoga terus betul.
Why hide a
Terus
triptych
lain
here?
sebab nak tengok kepada
Seems
orang
as
selalu.
if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Apa benda ni? Dia macam something yang dia baru
Anything helpful in the note?
No.
Revelio. A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Nampaknya ni bawa aku fokus
Very well.
betul Semalam macam tak
But that
fokus sangat
doesn't
jangan
mean
cerita
it's
kan.
not
Sebab
ancient
kita dah
magic.
tahu yang part tu. Yang
There's
part
still
ni
so
je
much
kita
we
tak
don't
boleh
know about it.
True.
kena fokus ni.
Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Kalau
Then
tak
we'll
aku nak
have to
live game
unravel
apa
what
game
this all
horror kan
means.
ini kan. Demo match.
But
Supaya
now
Kevin
I need to
disebabkan
see Ominous.
problem tadi.
Don't worry.
Salam Maraban.
I won't tell him
ulangan
anything.
Steam
Did I
semalam ke?
mention
Ulangan.
that apparently Salazar
Ulangan
Slytherin
sangat.
had a
Central
secret
juga, we're gonna
scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth
Aku ada
looking
masalah
into.
ni. Kalau tak tadi aku
Any idea where in the castle?
pukul 8
No idea.
macam tu.
Ominous just
9
learned
tadi
it.
aku nak live
I'll let you know what I find out.
9
I
tadi aku nak
had
live game
no
horror.
idea our
Tapi
visit to
tak
Sian
jadi.
would unfold into all of this. My head's
Settlekan
an utter
masalah
mess.
TikTok aku ni.
But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Sekejap, ni bukan bilik rahsia. Yelah.
Revelio.
Ni bilik yang kat sekolah tu kan? Yelah. Patutlah dia terkejut tadi.
Meet me near the ruins
Non
of
saya
Selamat
punai dah
Paksa.
ni call eh.
After dark. Do not
After
tell
dark.
anyone.
After dark, you not tell anyone. I like. Okay. Yang dark ni seronok juga nak buat mission ni dark ni. Sekejap kita tengok mission apa yang dark ni. Wingardium Leviosa. Okay, ni kena buat. Play in the dark, yes. I like. Datuk suka saiz yang besar. Okay, jap. Sementara tu aku nak kena pergi ni jap. Aku punya ni aku tahu mission dekat luar, but aku nak pergi sini jap. Okay. Yang penting mission dia tengah malam sebab aku nak kutip mendalah ni. Datuk suka putih yang lembut. Game apa Rol? Hogwarts Legacy. Ni aku dah boleh ni aku. Dah boleh kutip ni. Mana kuda kurus keding? Ni.
Revelio.
Kuda kurus keding dah boleh ni. Oh, dia tengah makan, sorry. Tengah ambil binatang. Tengah ambil barang-barang kat binatang. Dapat. Ada aku tak ambil lagi.
Revelio.
Okay, semua dah baik. Let's go on. So, kebanyakan Phoenix tau. Aku punya barang semua nak kena guna Phoenix. Nampak ni? Dah lah Phoenix tak ada lagi. Aku tak ada mission untuk dapatkan Phoenix. Ya, ni at least kau boleh beli je. Okay, let's go. Jap. Aku punya nyawa 25. Okay, tak ada apa-apa sangat. Let's go. Punai kat mana? Oh, nah, jauh sana. Punai kat sini. Oh. Ni confirm nak masuk ke sini kan? Punai. Kau nak buat video apa ni? Nak buat mission apa lah Punai? Tu Punai. Bang, Fluffy macam mana? Lama tak dengar pasal dia. Ada je. Sihat lah. Just doa yang baik-baik untuk dia, insyaAllah.
Over here, quietly.
Quietly?
I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Yeah.
What's going
Belakang
on?
tu ada hutan.
Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student?
Betul lah.
Only Officer Singer can start an investigation.
Takkan
The ministry will come in
ministry
later.
takkan dengar punya lah. Ini budak-budak buat cerita ni.
You seem
Sebab
to
tak
be
suka
very
buat ni.
determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda.
Uganda.
I know how bad things can get if they are
Wakanda
not
forever.
stopped. It's a long story. One I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Aku tengah cari mic aku ni. Sini.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Kat kanan ni Itu pun tak jumpa. Aku dah masuk dulu tempat ni sebelum kau. Oh, Magic Panther, yes. Dia lah yang paling dalam kegelapan.
I wonder what that does.
Mana dia?
That did it. Wingardium Leviosa.
Dalam kegelapan yang terindah, mengaguri usia remaja, mengaguri. Aduh ya. Right.
Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Kau tahu tak, benda macam tu boleh kantoi tau. Sekejap tahu sini ada apa. Benda macam tu dah boleh kantoi tau. Tapi dia buat macam tak boleh kantoi ya. Ni apa ni? Ya macam mana dia abang nak keluar?
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Faham?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Berdebar-debar hatinya kali pertama bertentang mata. Inikah pengalaman?
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Setiap insan. I can't believe I have to write this down, but the moon minds don't listen. Push the gate open, don't blast it. Don't blast it. Mesti pun ajar.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Memang kena ni lah. Nak. Memang kena ni lah nak. Aduh.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do.
Sabar sekejap, nak tolong balik.
This way. I will get the door.
Revelio.
Macam mana kau boleh buka dengan senang? Aku buka macam susah.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside.
Oh,
We'll
dia kat
need to
sini
be
ya?
careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Oh.
High wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Cepat. Allah.
Blasted.
Lembab.
There's
Lah
got to
aku.
be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Masuk dah.
Revelio.
Hogwarts is lucky they've got that.
Revelio. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
I would say that Iredale is not appropriately named.
Bang, masuk mana ni? Wait a minute. Oh, okay.
Wingardium Leviosa. Prepare.
Oh.
Deposit.
Okay. See, macam tu Qamarul. Sebab kalau aku nak lompat sini, boleh. So, dia kena
Wingardium Leviosa.
So, aku kat sini. Lepas tu
Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
macam tu.
Revelio. Victricus Totalis. Revelio. Victricus Totalis.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Revelio.
Betul ke?
That warrants a look.
Tiba member spawn depan mata, terkejut tu. Aku rasa kan sepatutnya aku kena lawan dengan dia tau. Tapi disebabkan aku tak kantoi lagi. Tu yang tak kena tu. Ke depan pula budak
Revelio.
So we're all me lads in.
Rockborough's famous for someone having a pet troll and not much else.
What was that?
Revelio.
Apa yang budak perempuan ni buat?
Victricus Totalis.
End up kau yang terbakar sih. Dia bang Yooolah. Bukan Z, bukan kena stream. Hebatlah Qamarul sneak. Tak payah susah nak lawan macam orang gila lah.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Hello, Hamora.
Alah marah. Kau buat apa ni? Orang tak tidur lagi? Ke sebab besok korang cuti? Yalah besok memang cuti kan. Tapi macam kau buat apa? Besok cuti
Revelio.
Jomlah cerita sikit. Abang Qamarul inginkan peneman untuk bercerita bersama-sama. Marilah. Jangan biarkan saya kesunyian. Saya tidak mahu kesunyian. Jika saya kesunyian, saya tidak... Hai kabar, hai Ricky. Welcome to the stream, Ricky. Hari ini kita ditemani oleh roti canai. Bodoh!
You're going home in a wooden box. Suppose it's worth a...
Revelio.
But a purse made of unicorn skin. That fetches a few galleons.
Quiet as a mouse round here.
Trafficus totalis.
Semua macam hampir nak ni. Kau boleh sihat alhamdulillah, but kurang ada mood. Tu je lah. Sebab tadi dah cerita lah sebabkan TikTok aja. Sebabkan TikTok dia orang ajar tu lah TikTok. Habis buruk aku punya apa orang kata. TikTok ni uji buruk lah orang kata. Pasal donok.
Revelio.
Semua macam hampir kantoi
Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Tapi kalau aku ambil korang, rugi. Nampak tau. Rugi. Buat penuh aku punya ni bag ke. So tak apalah. Alah lagi korang dah bebas lah. 4 je lah. Dah besar kan.
Revelio.
Mandai lah. Kalau aku jadi ahli sihir semua tu kan, aku dah latih cakap apa. Macam mana lah tak kantoi. Keep the eye with the stash. If you want to say this way, the liar check. Ricky sihat Ricky
It's all right. There we go.
Sihat alhamdulillah.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, more.
Hurry.
Cepat. Chimpanzee. Baik ini baik. Ada apa? Kata apa? Siut. Aku nak tu. Adakah tu hit? Oh, kita kawal dia. Kita kawal dia. Lagu happy lah sikit.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Kita boleh naik dia ni. Lagu ceria lah sikit. Lagu suspend. Dah habis lah kot. Dah lepas. Patut lagu ceria. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Oh, dia tak ada ni.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Kita boleh naik dia weh. So maksudnya coklat tu jantan lah. Kau betina.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one.
Makan lu sambil layan
But
live.
it
Oh,
also
thank you.
included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough
Lagi
to
nak
connect
makan.
Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwind before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Oh, dia dapat kawal. Aku dapat kawal. Kasih aku kawal lap. Oh, new item. So binatang ni new beast inventory slot unlock 10. Maksudnya jap. Wait a minute. Oh, baby look. Aku boleh keluarkan dia. Aku boleh keluarkan dia. Okey, nampak no tengah bug kan? Nampak muzik suspend tu still ada lagi. Aku rasa aku nak jual jap lah ni. So macam mana aku nak?
When you have a moment, please
Macam mana aku nak
stop
terbang
by
dia?
the room of
Take
requirement.
flight.
Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Slow down now. There we go.
Oh. Dia so
Faster, Highwing!
aku boleh kawal dia dah sekarang. Lah, apa pasal dia pergi terbang bergempak-gempak? Tadi lagi lawa dia punya animation. Boleh cakap. Cuba tunjuk jap. Nampak ni, kau ada apa? Nampak ni? Nampak ni? Aku nak apa? Nampak? Nampak? Semua tak kira nak penghajar tu. Nampak ni? Aku ada apa? Nampak ni? Kau boleh kawal?
Faster, Highwing!
Nampak ni? Nampak ni? Aku ada apa?
To race now, my friend.
Aku ada apa? Nampak ni? Aku ada apa? Nampak? Kita tunjuk masuk dalam sekolah pula. Masuk dalam sekolah.
Highwing, go!
Kita masuk sekolah. Alah, tak boleh masuk. Alah, pada kod punya sekolah tak boleh masuk.
Faster, Highwing!
Okay, kita tunjuk cikgu binatang dia. Cikgu binatang mesti heran. Macam, macam mana boleh kawal? Ni dia, mana dia? Tunjuk
Slow down.
Cikgu, tengok ni. Cikgu, tengok ni. Tengoklah ni. Nampak tak? Semua tak heran lah. Semua krik-krik. Ajar tu. Tengah seronok nak tunjuk binatang ni.
No need to race though, my friend.
Oh, dia simpan dalam ni terus. Holding L1. So kalau aku nak guna, oh dia terus naik. Oh, show off teruk. Tak nak tengok semua. Kau ajar. Aduh yai. Oh ya, kalau aku sekejap kalau aku terjun dari situ sekejap Cuba buat ni kan. Som. Oh tu dia boleh ni je. Aku rasa dia lagi senang untuk ni lah kot. Sebab dia ringan kan. Kalau macam yang highway, abang dah kata apa dah? Belum dapat lagi. Dia ada satu mission tu kau boleh dapat benda tu. Tapi not now. Ni apa ni? Speak to me to room requirement. Oh, okay. Ada benda tapi aku nak pergi bilik tu je. Sekarang ni ada bug tau dekat aku punya game. So aku kena keluar sekejap daripada game, masuk balik sekejap Wow, kau dengar muzik tu tak stop lagi. Ten 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 ten, muzik yang ten 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 gebut ten 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 ten. So aku kena keluar masuk balik. Kau jangan macam-macam. Betul. Tapi muzik dia bug. So sekarang ni aku punya barang semua dah banyak. Semua yang ni je aku boleh simpan seko ni. So aku dah boleh simpan banyak dah binatang. Ni je dah tetap sama. Sementara tu aku beritahu aku ambil dulu. So yang aku nak simpan ni dapat bulu kan. Ni penting. So maybe burung ni kot aku nak simpan. So ni dapat ni dapat ni. Okay faham. Kita uruskan dulu, kita ambil dulu barang-barang ni. So aku nak simpan burung ni. Ya, ke sana dia. Masak burung ni aku rasa dah banyak lah. Seko. Ada 2 ekor yang aku tak care lagi. Mana? Aku rasa baik aku simpan ni sebab ni dah okay, semua dah naturalize. Aku rasa ni kot aku simpan dia sebab ni dah banyak sangat. Dia boleh masuk 4 ke? Floor apa? Flopper abang dapat mana? Sorry. Flopper? Ni. Entah. Aku travel jumpa. Dia ada je kat pulau, dekat tempat ni ada je. Maksudnya kat luar ni dia kan nanti ada tulis kan, tak silap aku. Sekejap aku tunjuk kau. Dia ni macam ni kan dia ada tulis. So mana yang dia tulis tu itulah dia. Ni. Ni for green. Ni for kedua-dua lalu jadah tu. Jom call. Lagi apa lagi? Ni? Dia kat sini. Dia kat sini lah. Ni ada? Ni kat sini ada. Tapi kalau nak yang rare-rare sikit, dia banyak kat sini lah, sebelah ni. Kat sini ada, kau ingat ni sekolah. Pergi ke belakang. Dia zoom dekat sini lah. Situ. Sorry aku tak pandai lagi kau kamera dia. Ni lah. Dia dekat situ. Situ je. Tak jauh pun. Tadi. Bro, makan bro. Bro, aku nak simpan kau bro. Okay, makan. Makan dulu. Papa Roger. Aku nak simpan dulu. Okay. Aku nampak binatang ni semua yang ni star tau. Yang star ni bagus sikit. Aku simpan dulu.
I'll look after you.
Tapi aku nak racik balik. So aku nak cek yang ada star tu. Kalau kau perasan bawah tu kan, yang tu ada star tau. Yang star ni macam yang bagus lah. So aku akan cari balik lah. Standard aku akan letak 2. Kucing pun maybe aku nak buang sikit. Sebab banyak sangat kucing. So kucing dinner sorry buang. Okay, boleh lah. Alah comel. Hon itu yang mana? Datang mana? Grab Pond tu yang mana satu? Mana tu aku cek. Aku rasa dah banyak sangat ni. So aku nak jual certain binatang je. Lagi-lagi ni lah. Ni aku nak kekalkan 2 je. Jantan. Aku jualan betina lah satu. Jualan betina satu. Aku jual betina satu lah. Kan? Okay, sekejap Ya, nak jual kat sini. Siapa tu? Hadif. Kat situ Hadif nak jual. Ya, kedai yang ada tanduk ni. Kat sini kau kena jual. Lepas tu dia ada jual barang yang macam kau emergency nak guna kan. Dia ada jual kat sini. So ni tadi aku nak jual betina sebab betina ada 2 kan. Harga semua sama je kalau jual. Hantarlah kau ambil rare ke tak rare, semua sama. Okay, setik 2. Lepas tu tadi aku nak apa ni?
You could never go wrong with those.
Tak boleh jual, boleh.
Good choice, I'd say.
Tapi ni lagi banyak lah dapat duit kalau jual kat sedia ni. Yang lain standard 90, 50, 100 kan. Ni memang harga tetap sama 120. So banyak sikit lah kat dia. Okay, so sekarang ni kita buat mission sekejap. Sebab aku hari ni live santai je sekejap je. Sampai pukul 3 pagi je. Pagi 3:30 tu lah aku live. Oh boleh lah lepas ni tangkap lepas tu jual dia. Sebab aku pelik binatang tu kau ambil banyak-banyak tapi macam tak ada function, kau boleh buat apa?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
And your reading is the dragon.
Oh, main ni TCG dulu guys.
That's exciting, I suppose.
Pokemon. Siapa main
Perhaps you're
TCG?
due for an
Hai kawan,
adventure.
hai RQ. Siapa main TCG Pokemon tu?
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination.
Siapa main?
You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your
Kau ada main tak?
telescopes.
Main
Tonight we
kad
will be on
Pokemon
the
tu?
observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Belum try lagi. You can try. Because when you try, wait we focus first because I get this card. Aku dapat card ni, Blastoise. Aku dapat. Aku tak dapat kamera. Ya, aku dapat ni lah. Ni dengan ni lah. Aku dapat gini ni kat aku ni. Kira ni yang paling, ni yang lawa lah. Ni sebab ni yang lawa lah aku dapat. Yang ni ada orang tak dapat lagi, aku dah dapat dah. Bezo dapat kad Pokemon tu. Walaupun dia punya digital
Now, I
Kau ada
expect
main
all
ke?
of
Main
you
lah.
to
Download
put in
nama
your
game dia.
stargazing
Aku
hours
ni.
outside of class.
Dia official Ryzen
Is that
Pokemon
clear?
tau. Pokemon
Professor, it's
TCGP.
freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the
TCGP.
great stargazers of the past. Look
You should try,
only
guys.
to the astronomy
Game
tables
dia main
they
santai lah,
erected
sebelum nak
throughout
tidur
the
ke.
highlands from which
Kan.
they gazed
Tengah-tengah
millennia
bergayut dengan
ago
awet main.
on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Orang tengah sejuk. Nak dekat ni lah kan. Nak dekat apa? Musim salji ni.
Hello again. Brilliant class, wasn't it? I prefer astronomy over potions, don't you? Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well in any class.
Oh, hello,
Bang, nak spoiler tak?
Nice to see you again.
Did
Cuba lah.
I hear Professor Shaw say that you
Berapa
don't
lama dah
have
kamu
your
main
own
TCG?
telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Kalau cerita yang sekarang ni, dalam tahun ni jugalah. Tapi kalau yang dulu pernah aja aku main. Bukan Pokemon, aku main kat apa dulu? Oh ya, Bobo Boy. Kan? Bobo Boy lah. Siapa tengok itulah aku start main TCG balik. itu aku start main balik. Lepas tu dulu aku pernah main sekejap Pokemon, tapi yang cetak rompak ni Pokemon. Tapi yang ni best. Yang ni kau memang santai-santai lah. Sekejap setakat ni memang dua kad ni lah. Budak ni Blastoise yang besar tu. Ya. Dengan ni Charizard. Ni yang kira yang aku dapat, yang ada lagi yang macam kad lawa-lawa macam tu, tapi setakat ni yang dua tu lah, itulah favourite aku. Dua tu favourite aku lah. Venom mati, tahniah.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby.
Baru-baru ni adik aku pula,
Goblin cut
dia
glass,
dapat
first-rate optical
kad daripada kawan dia.
Hate to think
Kad
such
turai
a
lah
fine instrument is just
tapi rupanya kad
collecting
tu cetak
dust.
rompak.
Well,
aku macam takkanlah kau bodoh-bodoh nak bagi kad Pokemon yang paling mahal ni kan. Bila aku tengok-tengok, aku tunjuk kali, kad ni cetak rompak.
Reading to finish on the lower deck.
Bandar mesti main
Come find me there afterwards and bring the telescope.
Aku dah share dekat
Discord.
Discord
to talk to you about.
Tak tahulah dia tengok ke tak.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. Oh, good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
Revelio.
Confringo. Revelio. This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
Amma.
Do not let it go.
Whatever, teacher, whatever.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope.
Saya One Piece.
It's nicer than I'd expected.
Oh yeah.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope.
Ya, aku main Naruto.
But there is something else.
Aku nak main Dragon Ball tapi.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
You see, right, Hogwarts, I believe we could find the hidden constellation. And you'll like helping find it. So the telescope can with the catch.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But how do you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me.
Pokemon paling mahal
Said they'd
Dragon
rather
Ball
get
okay
spit at by a stone.
Tapi aku nak try main Dragon Ball lah.
Well, they are cowards.
Macam
Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Tu aku dah jauh main tu. Aku tak dapat. Aku main last. Aku main masa yang Spider-Man tu. Yang tu main. Tu aku syok juga main. Tapi memang leka lah. Sampai aku link. Kan boleh link. Kan dia dekat Steam kan lah. Aku pernah buat live lah. Sekejap game. Let's us moving will stars. Sure.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Shall we?
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs.
Sekarang saya collect 3 rare pula. 3 rare. Aku selagi benda tu lawa aku ambil, aku beli je.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the glass on now and
Batman
then.
aku kurang dalam ni sebab padahal aku minat Batman tau. Batman aku kurang gila. Dragon Ball paling banyak. Tapi aku nak beli Batman. Aku nak cek Batman balik.
Charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Revelio.
Kau menipu kan? Mesti menipu ni budak ni.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
Lumos.
Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Kau nak bermain dengan aku ke?
Repairer. Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Confringo.
Revelio.
Saya collect Gundam nak pasang tak on saya simpan je sampai berbulan. Ya Allah. Baik kau bagi aku, dik.
Confringo.
Ada faedah bagi aku.
Lumos. More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Ya, maybe.
Oh no. Not this close to school, Amit.
Confirm ada punya.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Oh, boleh zoom. So maksudnya kat sini.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we
You
will be able to
spin
fill
my
out our
head
star
right
chart.
now, right now. When you go down, when you go down, down. Baik kau bagi aku Gundam tu. Aku
I
dah lama
was
tak collect
right
Gundam.
about the
Tapi
tables.
rindu nak pasang-pasang.
They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable.
Kebanyakan
assured,
macam
you shall be
Gundam-Gundam
credited in my
adik
memoirs one day.
Aku beli untuk adik aku dan aku yang pasangkan. Benda macam Lego kau tahu tak, macam Lego Gundam kan. Aku yang tukang pasang, tahu tak. Macam baru-baru ni kan ada hadiah kan, dah ada birthday aku dapat tu Lego kepala Batman tu. So aku pasang lah. Ya, senang pasang. You are
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Senang. Kau tahu guna apa? Guna gigi ya. Tapi jangan kau kuat sikit. Kau jangan gigi sini, gigi tengah. Tak gigi tengah macam rata kan. Siapa yang gigi lawa tengah-tengah ni, kalau rata, cantik, kau gigit kan.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night.
Tapi
kalau
susah sangat, apa guna gigi ni?
That who is being harassed by Halo. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Halo down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
Okay, this is
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Okay, jap. Aku rasa aku tak nak fokus pada Sebastian. Aku tak nak fokus pada mission story sangat. But this last fokus spell tak ada. Setakat tak ada spell lagi. Nampak tau. Tu yang aku tengah check ni. Kalau ada pun ni lah. Ni baru aku kumpul 3. 4, 5 pun. Aku rasa dah kumpul banyak ni. Tapi 3, 4, 5 pun aku rasa kumpul 5 ni. Kalau nak spell, go to map chamber. Ni dah story. Aku rasa boleh buat kat shadow blood ni. Sebab yang ni aku memang nak sangat dia ni. Sebab dia ajar banyak benda yang mystery. Don't spoil biar aku yang tahu. Okay, so kalau kita ni dapat ni baju-baju ni. So
High wing, go!
Tin 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 tin. Inilah burungku dapat terbang tinggi. Ramai orang nampak burungku pasti tergoda. Susah sangat lagu tu. Lihatlah burungku, ramai pasti suka.
Faster, high wing!
Kalau tak suka, makanya anda bukan ada burung. Jangan malu, ini burungku. Lain macam lagu aku. Susah sangat bunyi lagu tu.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Halo, Hamora, tak payahlah sakit kepala. Cantik sikit, tak sakit kepala. Relax. Ni Qamarul. Kalau dia boleh habiskan untuk dapat baju ni, dia boleh cari benda untuk dapat baju ni. Kau dapat baju ni. Takkanlah tak boleh habis untuk dapat yang tu. Ni aku yang 13 tu aku nak kumpul untuk full lah tu. Senang tu. Kau pergi tempat yang berkunci, dapatlah. Tapi untuk dapat full tak tahulah. Tapi dia banyak trik lah game ni. Trik yang paling senang ni aku ajar kau orang. Trik yang paling senang kau settlekan masalah sendirian. Pergi kat ni www.google.com. Senang settle semua benda ada kat tu. Okay, remind him that the dark arts is a danger. I'm curious about the dark art.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
Yes.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us.
Between us?
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucius the curse? Aku nak abacadabra. No.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
I everybody understand stuff. He had a choice. He should have no better.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Tu je. So ni bukan mission lah. Ni macam mau tu cakap lah Macam tu. Ni aku buat benda ni pula. Oh ya, aku nak jual baju ya bah. Lupa. Betul lah. Semua cakap. Kau hari ni makan apa? Aku macam nak ada plan untuk makan esok. Untuk makan apa? Sekejap aku sebentar. Pintu ni dah buka kan?
Revelio.
Yes.
Aloha Mora.
Kau kat PC susah nak kau dalam. Kau main guna controller kat PC. Sampai dibagi. Lagilah benda-benda yang menarik. Meja ni okey lah lagi. Lagi sampah.
Now, Demi guys.
Revelio.
Ni apa ni? Jumpa ni. Settle. Macam tu je. Lagi pun benda tu kena cek waktu malam Dah jumpa berapa? 6 ada. 6 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 6 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 7 lagi. Dah settle. Kau tengok aja kalau sini ada. Nampak ada warna biru tu. Dah jumpa dia. Function dia waktu malam ke? Lah. Kau masa main tu tak tahu ke benda tu?
Hello, Mr. Sammy.
Kau jangan tipu.
What can I do for it?
Kau jangan cakap kau tak tahu. Kau mesti tahu ni. Sebab dia dah bagi tahu dah. Benda tu ada waktu malam je. Jual. Sekarang ni aku tak akan pilih warna purple ke apa. Aku nak cek warna legendary. Jual.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Saya main tak baca, janji unlock je tu kau.
Regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
3:30, paling lambat pukul 3:30. Hari ni sekejap je. Sebab dah lambat sangat aku punya live ni.
Where could Archie have gone?
Sorry okay.
If anything happens to him.
Sekejap.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow.
Kau tahu tak?
I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and...
Karakter side
where is my
lagi best
son?
Daripada karakter
Where is
sebenar.
Archie?
Where was son? Where Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow...
Tadi kau masak kan?
When my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave in case he comes back home.
Jangan senyum, ya Allah. Creepy je kau. Orang tengah cerita
sedih. Is there anything
sedih.
more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command.
Kalau macam tu, saya boleh carikan.
A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
Salah reaction lah. Ni buat betul reaction kau. Ni senyum.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
Ni baru nampak sedih.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Duduklah rumah, relax. Doa. Itulah kau bertuhankan sihir.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Pickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Pickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Tak ingat Tuhan.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need.
Revelio.
Something more.
Oh, ni tempat mission
This
ke?
must be
Aku dah lalu dah tempat ni.
Archie's hideout that Mrs. Pickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Pickle!
Archie?
He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Revelio.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
Kalau malam senang nak nampak tak kaki, ni siang nak nampak tak kaki, tak nampak Sulaiman aku nampak
you're
adik.
right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Archie, Archie, buka pintu. Bang. Gambling TV 3 dulu ada tak?
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Protego!
Arrest the momentum! I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look
NPC
around.
macam GTA, aku rasa NPC ni lagi better tau. Selain daripada GTA tu. Serius aku puji NPC game ni. Tu. Walaupun ada bug-bug dia. Tapi NPC dalam ni aku lebih suka.
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Sangat tu kaki ni aku dah pening ni. Oh tu ada ni.
Thestrals.
Arresto momentum.
They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter.
Sempat dulu.
I found courage. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Sempat dulu ambil satu.
Arresto momentum.
Sempat ambil dua. Ini kalau kat Nintendo, apa asal kau main kat Nintendo? Aku tak faham kau orang kenapa main kat
I'm
Nintendo.
sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
These guys, kau game macam
I
jangan main
was
kat
with my
Nintendo.
father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Arrest that momentum.
Nasib baik. Kalau tak 3 aku dapat. Assalamualaikum, Kak Papa, santai aja. Dah tengok video baru. Itulah karakter aku. Kak Papa, santai aja.
Revelio.
Potato! Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Tengah tembak aku. Oh, aku tengah lawan orang lain.
Potato! I know you're trying.
Revelio.
Show yourself.
I understand.
I see you. Petrificus totem.
Thought you had me there. Such agility.
Glacius. Confront Potato.
Novice.
Defender.
Descendo.
Revelio.
Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. I. Luar kecil. Dalam kondo.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little. Go lightly.
Revelio.
Shadow.
Luas tinggal dalam kondo weh.
Revelio.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's
Harlow will decide what to do with him once he gets back.
Revelio.
Satu kelemahan dalam game ni kan. Oh tak, dia tak ada langsung macam jika orang ni dengar boleh kantoi tak? Tu je yang macam aku nampak macam memang trik lah, salah satu trik yang kau tak perlu risau pun. Kalau musuh sebelah tu dengar ke tak dengar, kau tak perlu risau.
Revelio.
Kecuali macam jarak macam ni, aku macam risau sikit lah.
Revelio.
Ya dek, sabar. Ini super sifir. Dah setakat sifir, tolak semua dia.
I need your help.
Dek, kau nampak aku dek? Bohong ni dek.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha Mora.
Kalau macam ni kan, mesti dia ni.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Adakah kita terus ke... Adakah kita terus ke rumah?
Oh, Archie! You're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Okay, bye. Aku nak run inside. Sekejap. Ni rumah dia orang. Kan? Anak dia tidur mana?
Revelio.
Ini katil pun single weh. Ni katil lah. What the fish?
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Siapa suruh kita tolong? Bayarlah.
Not to
Ya,
worry,
senang.
Mrs. Bickle.
Kita bertaruh nyawa
My father
lah.
used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
Minta duit.
I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Leleh. Bayar lah. Cipen tu. Ya, free buat kerja. Mandai nak suruh itu. Thank you for the help today. No, you need to pay. I'm not the free tu. Bayarlah dulu. Yang warna hijau tu, kan ada warna hijau X kan. Kalau keluar warna hijau tu, kena tekan apa sebenarnya? Ke tak payah tekan? Aku rasa kena buat ni lah. At least distance aku tak kacau. Tapi ni pun ada penting kat ni. Macam menarik juga. Oh, ni kalau aku... Oh, okey juga. Macam boleh ni. Asal fikir yang ni. Okay, so kita sempat lagi. So, utara tu kita jual barang dulu. Thank you for your kindness. Please meet me tonight at my room 1467.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
I love you, baby.
What do you have?
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off? I can't tell you what a relief that was to everyone in Lower Hogsfield. I hope to see you again sometime.
I hope I don't see you again, but I must see you again. Okay, so sekarang ni kita dah ada quest yang patut. Ni yang tadi kan. Krukyu. Mate spider. Okay, ni kita nak. Ni kita nak curciu ni cuciu. Tu yang kita nak tu, dik. Okay. Gambar dekat aku bila korang cakap macam tu, aku curious nak tengok. Sekejap serius aku curious. Sekejap aku buka. Hogwarts Legacy Switch.
Texture resolution is also significantly impacted. Just look at the floors in the school interior, or we can move on to the foliage. And the best textures and probably the most sensible are on the character models and the faces, particularly on the faces. Now, anisotropic filtering, which affects the textures at a distance, and it doesn't matter a huge amount because they are so low. Whether anisotropic filtering is actually applied at all, well, don't really know.
Gila, ni low betul weh. Okey, patutlah korang cakap. Okey. Weh, janganlah weh, jangan. Serius jangan main. Serius jangan main. Semata-mata buka tu nak tengok footage macam mana lah ni kan. Jap, ni hang kat mana ni? Jap, dia kat bilik rahsia tu ke? Boleh.
Revelio.
Oh, kat bilik bawah ni.
Revelio.
Sini aku dah explore gila-gila ni. Tapi ada satu tempat aku tak explore habis sikit.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Come on. Yang penting aku dapat magic baru. Jalan. Magic baru. Slytherin. Harry Potter bangun pergi sekolah.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
You don't know
Strictly
who watching.
speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Danish Mayu ada ke? Hello Danish. Takkan tu je kau punya. Assalamualaikum. Dah settle.
There he is. Good luck.
Revelio. What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply
Guys, boleh kalau stream guys. Jangan lupa tap like guys.
No one else ever tried to enter.
Guys, tap like guys. Lebih sikit guys. Tolong kita kerjasama guys. She wrote the my rider bought the fort the access and then the thing finished. No one else ever tried to enter. I'm curious what inside. I understand.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Thank you guys for the love.
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
Confringo, it wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Three better in 1.
Confringo!
Maksudnya?
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
So I need to use what? So kenapa aku cari something? Three better than 1. Maksudnya?
Confringo!
Dia dekat sini je. Sebab dia tak akan naik atas ni. Nampak? Dekat main bawah ni je. So kat mana guys?
Revelio. Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
Confringo! I do that. Occasionally. Something what's happening.
I hope
Betul lah,
we're
kau
ready
buat
for
tadi
this.
apa yang susahnya? Allah SWT.
Dark, ominous corridors.
Lumos.
My favourite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family is here. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
Lumos. That must be the voice I hear.
Ni jangan cakap yang tempat yang... Ingat reporter yang pertama kan? Tempat yang ular tu.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Jawab dalam ni pun.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze.
Ni nanti mesti ada something ni untuk hidupkan, mesti ada mission nanti.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. And there's more than one gate
Kan,
ahead.
betul tak?
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Mana ni gambar dia? Ada api.
Confringo!
The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Oh, yes. Assalamualaikum.
Lumos.
Ni pintu dia. Nampak tak ada bug? So dia nak atas zoom G terbalik and A G terbalik G terbalik. Okay, A G terbalik. G terbalik.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Yes. Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Shut up, bodoh. So kat sini pun ada jalan. Kita kena lalu sini untuk buka. Kita kena jalan.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh. Maksudnya aku kena buka dari sini. So ini bulan. Bulan pula.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Yes.
Another dial solved.
Lumos.
Impressive. Nice work.
Yes. So ini adalah
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did.
Lumos.
She was my favorite person in the world for it.
Jadi, kenapa tak balik hafal yang sana tadi? Okey, kita kena hafal yang sana. Ikan. Ikan ada apa tu? Itu bentuk apa, bodoh? Okeylah, aku cakap itu bentuk A. Ikan dan A. Kita kena buat betul-betul bentuk ikan dan A itu.
Not the welcoming sort, was he?
Rasanya itu. Cepat, bodoh, cepat.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorial.
Lumos.
Semoga dimudahkan segala urusan dan berangkat rezeki.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Lumos.
Sini boleh buka lampu.
Confringo.
Pintu terbuka.
The gate!
Lumos.
I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Apa maksud Crucio? Oh. Jangan jerit bodoh terkejut.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
But we must do. And I need that. Bodo.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Jadi kalau kita dah ada Crucius curse ni, Kita bakal menjadi dark magic. Very well, I don't want to learn. No, you must learn. I want to learn, but you must cast on me. Teach me.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Yes, I have new magic, new power.
All right. That pen.
That pen. Here's the voice ni yang kita nak.
I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. Revelio. We made it. We found Salazar's auditorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Lumos.
Ada benda.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here. Lumos.
Found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Minum air jap. Oh, dah lama tinggal kat sini ada air ke? Dahsyat tu.
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Confringo.
Aku sekarang dah ada Crucius. Ada kedavra. Tu je tinggal. Dapat yang tu.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Lambat elok kau. Aku dah
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Oh, dia tak boleh guna dalam sekolah. Oh. Dia mesti kecoh lah. Nak macam mana? Tapi boleh buat bunga api. Selamat Hari Raya. Selamat Hari Raya. Hari untuk kita bersukaria. Setahun hanya sekali merayakan hari yang mulia ini. Okay, nampaknya dah pukul 3.14 guys. Okay, tak, Ominous tu aku faham. Dia risau. Tu je. Dia terlalu risau. Terlalu fikirkan sangat benda tu. pelanggan ni, so dah. Tapi aku akan banyakkan buat side mission. Kena buat satu lagi story mission lah. Sebab aku plan 3.5 stop. Dah 2 jam lah kan. Hari ni memang sekejap live. Aku tak tahu aku dah hantar apa-apa dia.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I'll...
6. Dah 6 lah. 7 lagi. Kejap ke? Sebab aku nak unlock yang 3 je. Aku rasa satu lagi. Boleh kot satu lagi mission. Macam ni kat mana pula?
Lumos.
Dia cakap ni kat bilik bawah tu. Ya, bilik yang aku nak pergi tak boleh masuk. Tak, aku yang sini. Bilik mana ni?
Aloha Mora.
Sempat.
Revelio.
Nampak tak kat sana ada lagi? Nampak ni?
Aloha Mora.
Siapa tu yang cari yang tu? Info 6. Ni dah 7 dah aku. Pak.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Dapat 19 lagi 20 minit
Revelio.
Revelio.
Benda ni lompat-lompat dah.
Descendo. Accio. Revelio.
Baik, balui. Lompat-lompat tak dapat barang balui memang kau ajar. So maksudnya tak adalah function sangat benda ni. Ini kalau nak pergi bahagian ni pun dah jauh, so macam ambil masa juga. So
Revelio.
Oh, nak balik bawah ni kan. Masya Allah, sister. Bukankah bawah ni ada teleportasi? Yes, bodoh saya.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be. There you are.
David, I already sebelah kau.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something? I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
So cakap cikgu dia, okay.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Yang aku beri apa? Inilah. Tiada Tuhan selain Allah, Nabi Muhammad Rasul. Oh, Saya kena keluar sini dulu. So kalau ini adalah mission baru. Oh, kat sini juga. Itu gunanya kita kena ada fast travel. Tapi sekarang ni aku ada banyak side mission. So ni mission ni. Sini aku sini banyak musuh weh. But I think nanti next live stream kita akan bersambung untuk episod yang akan datang untuk mission ini. So aku boleh buat side mission je lah nanti kalau dah habis stream kan. So guys, kita pun dah sampai boleh urut. Kita pun dah sampai penghujungnya. So thank you guys menemani dalam masa 2 jam setengah ini. Kita akan jumpa lagi live stream yang akan datang. Thank you for watching guys. InsyaAllah besok kalau siang tak ada buat apa-apa, aku main game ni. Malam kita main game horror. Kalau siang tak ada buat apa. Tapi kalau siang aku busy ke apa, so malam kita akan main game horror lah insyaAllah esok. Minta maaf kalau atas kelewatan live malam tadi. Siapa yang belum follow, boleh follow. Siapa yang dah like, thank you for the like. Siapa yang dah subscribe channel aku, nak tengok ulangan, boleh pergi kat channel aku YouTube Putera Qamarul. So guys, kita akan jumpa lagi live stream yang akan datang. Semoga dimudahkan segala urusan dan murahkan rezeki. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dan kita jumpa lagi live stream yang akan datang. Bye bye guys. Thank you and I love you.
Selamat datang semua, mari berhibur bersama. Jika ada rasa sedih dan duka, mari ku hiburkan korang semua. Kau sahabat selamanya, kau penemanku yang setia. Jika ada kurang ku mohon maaf, jika ku terlebih kau tak terasa. Hey, mari bersama kita bergembira, hiburkan hati yang sedih duka. Waktu kau sunyi ku peneman setia, waktu kau ada ku ceria sentiasa. Oh, 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 oh. Kau sahabat selamanya, kau penemanku yang setia. Jika ada kurang ku mohon maaf, jika ku terlebih kau tak terasa. Hey, mari bersama kita bergembira, hiburkan hati yang sedih duka.